You asked for it, and I'm here to deliver. A full day of eating on my training day, bodybuilding vegan style. What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna do a full day of eating. I'm trying to hold myself accountable. Clearly, I don't close my cabinets, and I'm wearing underwear. And yes, it has a hole in it. I'm doing my darn best here. All right, if y'all don't like it, there's probably plenty of other places to go hang out. I got some drinks out here that I'm going to prepare later. I'll show y'all that. But I'm going to go ahead and get this first meal up for y'all today. Total macros for the whole day: 388 grams of protein, 550 carbs, and 80 grams of fat. So we're going to go ahead and start plugging this in. For my first meal, I normally roll with kind of a two-parter. It's like a one part and a two part. I guess a two-parter. That makes sense. So I absolutely love my sponsor, Crave plant-based meals. We just did a video with them. And yeah, let's try this. I'm gonna go with the Polynesian tofu bowl. And then I'm also gonna make a protein pudding style thing on the side. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to plug in the macros of this for this meal. It shouldn't be too difficult to do so. I'm going to go ahead and, it's funny, I'm going to put this in meal, I'm going to put it in meal 3, even though technically this is meal 1. I just copy my meals from the day over, and sometimes they change, sometimes they don't. So this has 13 fat and 58 carbs and 23 protein. So that's why I have a little bit of the smoothie thing on the side, the pudding bowl on the side, just to give it a bit more calories. So this first meal is clocking in at 91 carbs, 14 fat, 65 protein once I add everything else. So what I'm going to do is take my soy protein isolate from True Nutrition. I'm gonna weigh it out on this little food scale here. I need a bowl. Oh gosh, I almost broke the coffee mug. Let's not do that again. Weigh out 55 grams of protein. Mix it up with some soy milk, because I go through half a container of soy milk a day. I was using almond milk, but I feel like soy milk is a better option for the planet. So that's my main driver there. It's also a little bit of a better option for my wallet because it costs about the same as almond milk, but you get 8 servings of 7 grams of protein. So 56 grams of protein versus like 6. So I have this built into my meal plan. I just kind of pour it as I need it. Once I go through half of the container, I'm done for the day. So if I want it in my coffee or something like that, I got a plan accordingly. So, all right, I'm gonna mix this up and I'll get it to you when it's ready. There's already a video on how to make protein pudding. If you need that, go search on my YouTube. Alrighty, gonna sit down and enjoy this meal while knocking out a training plan for one of my clients. I'm gonna flip the screen around and show you what it looks like. All right, so here is the Crave plant-based meal. I think it's a Polynesian tofu, so it looks like Brussels sprouts, white and black rice, some tofu. I got my rice cakes here. What I do is I will get my protein bowl and I will take the rice cake and I'll just break it up like this. And then I've got myself a very nice topping that's very low in fat. So I try to keep my fats, 80 grams a day, spread out over 6 meals. That can add up kind of quick. So break these up, 0 fat topping to add on top of here. Gonna work on some clients and I'll see y'all at the next meal. All right, so that meal is down, and full disclosure, this is a full day of eating, but you're gonna get a little bit of my life. This is my neighborhood. Look at these clouds, very pretty. I do try and walk as much as I can throughout the day. I get at least 8,000 steps, but usually closer to 10. I have my walking pad, but before it gets super hot, I do try and come out and get some vitamin D, some sunshine. And I actually will use the phone I'm recording on to listen to like a Spanish lesson while I do some work on my other phone. So trying to just be productive, but also enjoy my time being productive. And by the time I get done with this, it'll be almost time to make the next meal. and I'll see y'all there. Alrighty, time to make these drinks. So I got 4 shaker cups here, and I call this like my daily health drink. I put in some beetroot powder, I do my creatine, I have my EAAs, I have some of this cranberry juice, and I have glutamine. So I'll add all these up, and the reason I do 4 at once is it's a little bit faster to just pull this out 4 times, pull that out 4 times, and then put it all away, at least until next week. And kind of funny to me, I don't know, this makes sense, but I have this drink written out so I don't forget it. I have how much my frying pan weighs out, my rice cooker, I have my intra-workout drink written out, and I have my digestion drink written out. So that way, I don't have to memorize all this. It's written out for me right over here, and then I can mix it up over here. What is up, beautiful people? All right, going down for meal 2. Honestly, I got behind. Who knows? How does that happen? Every freaking time. So I'm doing another crave meal, another pudding bowl, basically repeating meal 1 just because it's easy for me. You know, if you don't have time, this is a very quick meal. I mean, like if I was really struggling on time, I'd probably just omit this and get my protein and carbs another way, but had just enough time to throw this in the microwave. It's a crab cake. Check it out from Crave Plant-Based Meals. If you're in Florida, use code BodybuildingVegan. That's gonna be the last one of these I have today. Sometimes I have 2, some days I have 1, and gonna get back to work on some clients here before getting on the podcast. Oh, I forgot to drop macros. So for this meal, in total, we are looking at 99 carbs, 14 fat, 57 protein. Y'all ever watch Pawn Stars? It's like my guilty pleasure. I used to watch this with my dad, so sometimes I'll just leave it like a marathon playing while I'm working. They have interesting stuff, but it's all fake.
Overseas, it's so much more common. Like, I hate seeing on plant-based news, it'll be like, Pizza Hut just came out with a vegan pizza with Beyond Meat, and I'm like, oh my god, great, where? I want to try it. And like you, I don't eat that stuff all the time, but you know, it's fun to try every once in a while. So, but then it'll be like, it's in the UK, you know? So it's funny how common it is over there, but
Woo! All right, podcast is done. I got on a shirt. What the hell is going on? About to get down meal 3. And it's going to be a pretty high carb meal. This is my pre-training meal. If y'all have seen my sweet cream of rice video, you'll already know what I'm about to do. But I'm going to do 100 grams of cream of rice, which gives you about 80 grams of carbs, 70 grams of pea protein isolate, which yields about 50 grams of protein, 84 grams of blueberries. I don't know why it's 84. I just copied it from the day before. And 20 grams of either almonds or almond butter. Y'all know me. I'm doing that Trader Joe's almond butter, crunchy style. This is my favorite one, so I use this a lot. Total macros for this meal, 97 carbs, 12 grams of fat, 61 grams of protein. Then I got a Spanish lesson. Sí, yo aprendiendo español. I'm learning Spanish. Porque vegano es necesario in todos los, I forgot, países, countries? I don't know. I need to be able to speak about veganism in more countries. So I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to put it out there a little bit. Learning new words like gusanitos, I think, are peas. I don't know. I'm learning it as I go. All right, so I'm going to heat this up, eat this meal, smash this meal, and then smash some Spanish, then smash some chest. And then I got to pack because I'm driving to Atlanta tomorrow. Actually, Allie's driving, but y'all know what I mean. Oh, giant bowl of cream of rice. Burning my fingers. Sean will probably speed this part up for y'all, so you don't have to watch the whole time. But this is what I eat before the gym. It's like 2:24. Probably finish up Spanish just a little bit before 4, and then I'll be getting ready for the gym and go handle that. Now, time to do my Spanish homework that I've had all week to procrastinate until right this moment. Alright, so somehow I ended up with my shirt back off. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Spanish is not something that comes easy to me or intuitive to me, and it's hard. And I just laid down for a few minutes after that lesson and just tried to decompress. I think I put a lot of pressure on myself. And so it feels like it's going to be fun, and then I just feel like I'm failing. It's hard when, you know, the things I'm good at, bodybuilding, vegan, coaching, I've done them for so long, and this is something that's new, and anytime something's new, it's easy to make a lot of progress, but it's easy also to put a lot of pressure on yourself and not feel like you're doing as good as you want to do. But anyways, this is a food vlog, so got my post-workout shake sitting here on the floor next to my intra-workout shake. I get about 50 grams of protein in the post-workout shake and about 35 grams of carbs with my intra. I've posted my intra before. If y'all got any questions about that, let me know, but I'm about to go hit some chest and then I'll come back. And so that'll be, the shake is kind of like my fourth meal. I consider that the fourth meal. I have my intra and my post, a liquid meal per se. This is split up over a couple hours. Then I have meal 5 and I'm out of fingers with meal 6, and I'll see y'all there. Sunshine State my ass. Starting with the Smith incline bench press. A lot of people are gonna ask, why do you do the Smith? Well, I don't really love barbell. It doesn't feel as good for my shoulders for whatever reason. And I really don't like flat. So incline is safer in my eyes. I feel like there's just a lot less pec tears that I've seen in the sport from incline versus flat. There's a joke in powerlifting. It's not if you're gonna tear your pec while flat benching, it's when. So I opt for Smith incline for myself. For clients and my younger self, dumbbell incline press was great. I got relatively strong there. I was able to press the 150-pound dumbbells for about 8 to 10 reps. And at that point in time, it was just almost like an injury waiting to happen. So we swapped for the Smith incline. Feeling pretty good here today. Hit decent numbers. Almost back to like lifetime strongest on these. Once I add another 5 pounds each side and match this, I'll pretty much be the strongest I've ever been there. A little bit later on in the workout, I did this prime, very mild incline press. I raise it up like a couple degrees. It has an option for that. Another big thing here, you're gonna wanna attach you're gonna want to add yoga blocks or something to allow it to be raised a little bit from the very bottom position. Otherwise, you're gonna have trouble unracking it safely, at least with working weight. The way I load this is probably about 60 to 70% of the load in the middle and the rest on top. The load that's on the top, like that you can see behind me if you're watching this, it increases the load at the bottom of the movement. So this way I have like 2 1/4 plates that are always on my triceps, but that extra 1 plate is really only distributed onto my chest, if that makes sense. It's only really active at the bottom of the range of motion. So these are some things that I love to add in, sipping on my intra workout. And as soon as I get done here, I'm gonna drink that post-workout shake, and then I'll see you guys at meal 5. All right, guys, meal 5, just got back from the gym. Made this pudding bowl with soy protein isolate. Had a lot of this today. Probably gonna get some hate in the comments. Yes, I've eaten a lot of protein powder today, but I gotta get 388 grams of protein. So why not use protein powder when it's easy? We don't get our vitamins and minerals so much from our protein. We get it from like our fats, our carbs, veggies, things like that. But I've added some rice cakes on the side to help bring the carbs up. And I've added some of these edamame puffs just to get a little bit more protein there. It's sitting at 20 grams for 25 grams of the weight. I can barely talk, I'm so hungry. But yeah, I'm gonna get this, and then we got one more meal, and I swear it's not protein powder. I'll see you guys at meal 6. Oh, and the macros for this one, well, let me play with it, because I do add the soy milk to this meal, like for the day, so that kind of throws it off. So let me move that out for y'all. Okay, I finally have the macros. We're looking at 60 carbs, 10 fat, 52 protein for this one. I'll see y'all in the last meal. All right, I said the last one wasn't gonna be a bunch of protein powder. All the cabinets are still open, and I did not lie. It is not protein powder. I've got some shreds of Grace, some brown rice pasta. Let me just turn around and show y'all. Woo, 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 look at that. All right, so we got some shreds of Grace from Say Grace. We got this gluten-free pasta. I got some nooch in there. I have on deck, standby, panna cheesa, grated Parmesan style cheese, but it's 100% vegan. It's actually really cool. It's only like 5 ingredients: raw cashews, nutritional yeast, pink Himalayan salt, organic apple cider vinegar powder, and onion powder. Super versatile, easy. I got green beans in there. Got a ton of pasta sauce. This is a big bowl because I'm a big boy. And this is going to be it for the night. This is clocking at 108 carbs, 10 grams of fat, 60 grams of protein, putting me pretty darn close for the daily totals. 387 protein out of 388, 545 carbs out of 550, 80 grams of fat out of 80. So 4,392 calories. And that is going to be my last meal. So without further ado, I appreciate y'all for watching this. It's been a full day of eating on a training day. And I'll see y'all next time. Don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. Send it to your mom, to your dad, to your kids, to your brothers, nieces, nephews, best friend's goat, aka Alex's goat. Somebody will connect those dots and know who I'm talking about. But anyway, send this to Alex's goat. Y'all have the best night ever. Bodybuilding Vegan out.